Yeah, the hurricanes impacted our farm operations quite a bit. The biggest thing was the damage to fences. The fences were down in pretty much every pasture where we keep livestock. So that was the first thing. Obviously we don't have power. Fortunately we do have water, so we don't have to haul water to livestock, which is a good thing. There's a lot of farmers who are running off of wells and stuff who, you know, whenever power's out, your well's out. So at least we don't have that to contend with. The big thing is just the damage to infrastructure, damage to barns. We got roofs off of barns. We have some barns have been knocked flat. So we just got a lot of stuff to clean up. The big thing is our show cattle barn where we house the show cattle and the goats. A big pecan tree basically leveled it. Fortunately, none of the livestock were hurt. So that's one of the big things. Our swine facility, part of the roof was blown off a bit. The poultry facility is pretty good. We had some big trees come down that were blocking it off, access to it, but it was not damaged. In the equine area, there again, fences down, but no damage to the barns or to the livestock there. So we fared pretty well, I think, on the livestock side. They were out running around everywhere, but they were all okay. Talked to a lot of people, farmer friends of mine all over, and the consensus seems to be that the biggest, most mature oak trees were the ones that took the worst of the beating. So anytime you remove those big parent trees out of the local ecosystem, you open up that hole. One thing, you're going to have something new growing trying to fill the gap, which is good for wildlife. But on the backside of it, some of these trees were 150-year-old trees, you know, plus. So that's something that we can't just easily replace. You know, in our lifetime, we'll never see it like it was. But that's just the cycle of it. When it gets torn down, we replant. New things grow, and we just keep on going. The only thing constant in nature is change. Nature changes. That's what it does. That's what it does best. That's the way it's designed. You get over the initial sadness of the loss, and then you start to see the real miracle is in the rebuilding. So I would encourage students to take notice of what happens from here moving forward, and how the earth will replenish itself. New things will fill in the gaps where old things were. It's kind of, in some ways, it's a rebirth of certain areas, and I think you need to focus on that. You know, after you get over the initial loss, then really take the time to notice how new things come along.